Today I'm going to show you how to slot the lower control arm frame to do camber adjustments. Okay, in order to slot the frame on these Challengers, Chrysler 300s, and Chargers, you got to have this special slot punch from Specialty Products, part number 74920. This thing is about 200 bucks from most retailers, but it pretty much paid for itself after the first 2 uses. So this thing, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do here. It's a lot easier for me to get to it because obviously this one's been in wreck, so it's missing a lot of stuff. So I don't have to take off all the plastic pieces that are down here or anything like that, because I have pretty much free access to it right here as it is. Normally you would have to take off some plastic covers. So anyway, these are I believe this one is a 19 or an 18 and this is a 21. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wheel off. Then I'm going to take my bolt out here. I'm also going to undo the outer tie rod, and that'll allow this whole thing to swing out that way and get out of my way. So let's get to it real quick. Alright, I got you guys set up. This is a 22. Next thing, we're going to go ahead and take the nut off of this inner tie rod, or outer tie rod right here, and that should be a 21, I believe. So let's see. Okay. Go ahead and come over here. Back over here, we're gonna undo this nut and take the bolt all the way out. I'm gonna skip that real quick. Again, I say that's a 21 and this should be a 19 or an 18. Okay, I got my nut loose and I've pushed my bolt through a little bit, so you just gotta push it all the way out, come around and remove it. Well, I might need my hand for this. Go ahead and set it down right here. Alright, now that is removed, we can turn this all the way out of there. Here, let me flip you back around. Hold on. Alright, so this is what it looks like after the control arm is out and the bolt is out. They got just a normal hole here. I really don't know why Dodge didn't go ahead and slot these at the factory. They went ahead and put these little side pieces here so that you could put a cam bolt in there, but they decided they weren't going to slot it. They were going to try to sell $200 tools to so that we could do it ourselves. So anyway, we went ahead and bought that tool. This is it, Specialty Products. We'll get you the part number again later, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set this up. So let's see, I'm going to set you guys down. Alright. See if you guys can see the angle that I'm working in here. This is what we're looking at. We're sitting here in the rack. Okay. Alright. So we want to unscrew that. Okay, then we're going to take the screw piece, where you at? Right here. This piece is going to go up inside here. Okay, and then you're going to take this piece and put it through the hole. I'm going to show you what it looks like once I get it set up. Okay, you start the threads. This is what it looks like on the outside. Let me show you. That piece goes right there on the outside, and on the inside is where your wrench is going to be. So as you tighten it right there, that piece there is going to go on in, and it's going to cut that metal straight out of there like butter. I want to say this tool requires a 19mm ratchet wrench is what you really want to be using, because it makes it way easier instead of using a normal wrench. So I'm going to find my ratchet wrench, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Here we go. Down again. See if you can see. Alright, that's where I'm working. So my tool fell down, but I got it right here. So whenever you're done, it pulls all the way through, and that metal is actually trapped inside that tool. You do have to remove it to use it again, but let's show the product. There you go, perfectly slotted hole. I mean, this tool is actually really freaking cool if you're gonna have to slot holes, because Chrysler didn't want to. It's still really cool to have. Specialty Products made this. It's very genius. Works really well. Let's go ahead and do the second one. Alright. Just like before, you're gonna use your big piece with the screw on it, the nut. Here, where are we at? Right here. This is gonna go on the inside again, except this time I'm gonna be facing this direction. Then this piece is gonna go ahead, go in there. Start threading it on there. Now that it's on there, let's get a good look at it. Oh, that's my face. Let's get a good look at it. Alright, so we want to make sure that it's perfectly lined up, and it looks pretty good where it's at, right there. Alright, so then here's the inside. Some light there. Alright, right in between my marks. So that's good. We're going to go ahead and start wrenching it. There we go. There it is. Another beautifully slotted hole. Alright. Now, obviously, swing this back in there. You put your cam bolt in. Put this back on the tie rod. And you make your camber and caster adjustments. Alright, well, I hope I helped you guys out, and appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.